Hello, everybody. It's nice to have you on the call with me today. This is Amy Engelmark of Amy Engelmark Coaching. My website is amyengelmark.com. And I'm excited today to have you on this webinar and really excited to share with you the training that I have for you today. This webinar is called Breakthrough to Your Fun and Fabulous Life. On it, I cover everything from stress management, increasing your free time, improving your social life, your marriages, your relationships because you have more free time, being able to travel and have more fun, really being able to decrease your stress and learn how to develop strategies and habits that serve you instead of strip you of energy. So today's webinar is called How to Let Go of Control so you can relax and have more free time. By the end of the call, I am going to give away a freebie. I have this beautiful journal. It's lovely, and I highly suggest you take some time and do some writing, because what I've found is when you write down your goals and dreams and just what you're working through mentally, emotionally, spiritually, it's really helpful in helping you process everything. So that's what I'm going to give away. I'm going to ask a question at the end of the call, and we'll have opportunity for Q&A at the end of the call. If you want to post your question there, I would be happy to get back to you. I'll get back to you right away. Now we're going to move forward, and I'm going to share with you some great visuals to help with this presentation. So just give me 1 sec while I get that going. You'll see on the right there in the chat that I've posted my the first two chapters of my upcoming book. It's called From Burnt Out to Bliss. And it's a 30-day challenge for high-achieving, overachieving people who want more freedom and want to have more fun. So grab those 2 chapters on your way out today, and I hope you really enjoy them. So this webinar, as I've said, is called Breakthrough to Your Fun and Fabulous Life. And what that's all about is really learning to create time for yourself so that you can decrease your stress, right? What I cover encompasses life balance, improving your time, decreasing your stress, and this webinar is totally for you. If you want more free time, you want to really have awesome health again, or have better health than you've ever had, and you want to have peace of mind. So many of the clients that I work with, they just want peace of mind to be able to think straight. Well, these webinars happen weekly. They are an awesome place to be if you want accountability and support and mentorship. This is the place to be. Like I said, stick around because I'm going to give away that free, beautiful journal, and I'm going to fill it with precious things from myself, things to help you redirect your thoughts, help you control your emotions so they don't control you. I'm going to write some special goodies in there just for you and send it just to you in the mail. So stick around for that if you're one of the winners today. This is my total promise for you. If you are a busy professional and you want to have it all, you want to have more fun and more freedom, you want to be able to have social time without worrying about maybe I should be doing this work or maybe I should be elsewhere and stressing. You want to have it all, and I'm going to show you how to do that without you feeling so stressed out about how am I going to create this time, how am I going to create this balance. So I'm going to show you how. And on today's training, we're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to come away with a great system, and I'm going to show you the steps to have all you want, minus the stress. I'll show you what habits you need to develop so that you can be a pro at decreasing your stress and creating a life that has a ton more freedom and fun. Today's webinar training is called Why Letting Go of Control is the Best Thing You Can Do for Your Health. Now, letting go of control is the best thing that you can do for your health. It's also the best thing that you can do for your relationships, your work environment, and for your mental and emotional state. So there's so many benefits of letting go of control. You're going to discover a lot today and in the coming weeks whenever you hop on these webinars. I cover proven stress management strategies, and they really help you take control of your mind. In the next 30 days, you can accomplish so much and create new habits for yourself. I'm going to teach you how to get new results in the areas where you felt stuck in old habits. And I'm going to show you how you can break through your fears and self-doubts. Because when you make yourself a priority, guilt and selfishness raises its head inside you. And even if you don't know where you're going to find the time, I'm going to show you how. We'll also cover the importance of mastering your emotions and your mindset if you really want to live a life of integrity. You're going to get really ultra clear on what your goals are, and you're going to learn how to let go of commitments that could zap you of energy instead of focusing on your highest priorities, which is what I'm going to show you how to do. This is me before I got my hair cut. I have a few things I want to share with you about myself. I'm the author of the upcoming book, From Burnt Out to Bliss. It's a 30-day challenge for busy high achievers to create more fun and freedom. I'm a speaker, a coach, trainer, mentor. I've helped many women and professionals of all sorts, executives who are already really enjoying their lives, help them take it up to the next level so that they can control their emotions, they control their minds, and experience new, fresh results in how they feel. And the results that are showing up in their lives are really start to improve their health, and I really help these people conquer their stress. So this is what I do. This is my expertise. So I also host workshops, and I've run lots of group coaching programs with members from all over North America. I've created life balance and time freedom with the systems I'm going to show you today in my own life, balancing being a mom, a wife, a business owner. And this is me. I've spoken for banks, I've spoken for groups of caregivers, I've spoken for entrepreneurs and military personnel, and coached people privately that are in the healthcare profession, realtors, marketers, so many, it's diverse. I've coached marketing experts, media hosts. I've coached, who else? I've coached teachers, doctors, lawyers. And a little bit about me, I love nature. I love mountain biking, spending time outdoors. I love surfing and boogie boarding with my kids. This is my youngest, Simon, and my older son, Gavin. They're 8 and 10. We love spending time outdoors. And this is my sweet, beautiful husband, and he spends lots of time with us outdoors as well. We're very much in love, and I'm so thankful. So why should you let go of control? And why is it the best thing that you can do for your health? I'm going to share with you some keys to letting go of control. So number 1 is to ask yourself, whose business am I in? Number 2 is to practice flexibility. Number 3, to choose empowering beliefs. And number 4, to take small steps out of your comfort zone. So let's dig into number 1. You are in control of 3 things. The things you're in control of is yourself, how you prepare for life, and how you respond to what happens. So you're in control of yourself. That's a given. But a lot of people overlook what they can change about themselves and how they can improve. You're also in control of how you prepare for life. So whether you're thinking ahead and planning ahead, or whether you let that slack in your life, I'm not sure, but that can really help you feel at peace inside instead of feel anxious and worried and distracted and not be able to live in the present. So being as prepared as possible will really help you let go of control. And then you're in control of how you respond to situations. So it's up to you how you are going to respond when things that are out of your control happen, or when the outcome of a situation isn't what you wanted. You're still in control of your response and how you view the outcome, right? So you're actually in control of a lot. But what you're not in control of is other people. When you try and control other people, you're going to notice that they push back, that they don't like it. It feels like you're being cornered when you're being controlled, when someone's trying to control you. And you're not in control of situations. You're not in control of the final outcome. That's where your faith comes into play. So some of you on this call might believe in God. Some of you might simply have faith, and that will really help you when it comes to letting go, is choosing to trust, right? When you really get to the bottom of your fear, that is where you're going to gain the biggest power over your stress levels. So when you need to control something or someone, or you need to control the outcome, you need to feel like you're always in control. It's usually because you're afraid of something. And so that's what I want you to think about right now is, what am I afraid of? And what is that telling me? Because when you get clear on what you're afraid of, then you can take action and do something about it. So I want you to mull this one over for yourself, either while we're going through the call or afterwards, and come up with an answer for yourself, because that's going to give you direction and empower you, because you're going to be able to take action. Maybe you're afraid that you're going to lose clients if you let go of the control that you want to have over your employees. Maybe you're afraid that something will happen that you don't like in your family life unless you get your spouse or your children to do things exactly how you feel is best. Maybe you feel like you're not the best parent, or maybe you feel like you're incompetent unless you do everything yourself. I don't know what you're afraid of, but control is usually rooted in fear. Your greatest power is learning to trust. The opposite of fear is trust or faith. So are you making your decisions from a place of fear or a place of trust that things will turn out okay, that you will be taken care of, that even if things happen in life, which they will quite often, in a way that you don't think is best, you can either believe that it's going to be okay or that it's the end of the world. Because fear tries to tell you that the worst case scenario will happen, and that's why you got to have everything together. You always got to feel like you're in control, because you never know what bad thing will happen next. You're in control of yourself and your mind. Don't let your thoughts control you. You choose. So, where are you going to make your decisions from? A place of trust or a place of fear? The next point to help you really let go of control is to practice being flexible. So what do I mean by this? I mean that there are many different outcomes that can happen in your life, in your relationships, in your workplace. And if you practice being flexible in how you respond to whatever's happened, you're going to feel even, like you can let things go, like you can loosen your grasp, like you can have more peace of mind when you practice being flexible and believing that there's more than one great or right way of doing things. It all has to do with your perception. And when you change your perception, you're going to change your actual reality of life. Because it's like you walk through life and you have these lenses that you're looking through, like glasses, right? There's different colored glasses and they make you see the world in different ways. So how are you going to change your perception on the outcome of a situation? How are you going to make that outcome work for you? Because if you look at your situation from a child's perspective, or say a mentor's perspective, or a friend's perspective on your own life, then it's going to change how you feel about the outcome. So change your perspective, your perception, and you will change how you feel. You'll be able to loosen your grasp and your need for control. Another thing that really helps is when you're practicing being flexible is to really look for the present. Look for the opportunity that you have to learn from the outcome that, I don't know if you guys heard my cat there, but he is really loudly snoring, moaning, groaning. But if you look for the present to learn in your situation, you're going to be so blessed, because your eyes are going to be on the right things. Instead of this being the worst thing that could happen, or something that you would prefer didn't happen, how can you learn from the situation? How can it be a good thing? How can it be a helpful thing, even though it's not the outcome that you were expecting or that you wanted? Where is the silver lining? Where is the opportunity for you? Because every opportunity, no matter if our first perception of the outcome is good or bad, it's all an opportunity for you. It's there to help you. So look for that present, and it will help you let go of your need to have everything happen in the way that you feel is best. The third point to help you overcome is to really adjust your beliefs to support you, instead of believing things that are not supporting you and that are actually causing stress for you in your life right now. So for some people, they think, why take the time to actually go that deeply inside myself and find out what I believe? Like, I know what I believe and it's the truth. Well, if that's you, then my coaching probably won't help you. But if you're willing to do a little bit of work, you're going to get some awesome new results in your life. So I invite you to play along with me here. Here are some beliefs you could be thinking that will really be limiting you from being able to relax and have peace of mind. Everything's going to fall apart if I don't keep it all together myself. That's a massive belief that's false, that can cause you a lot of pressure and make you feel like you are carrying so much weight on your shoulders. And the sad thing is, you were never meant to carry stress or anxiety or responsibilities that feel like this heavy burden on your shoulders. Another belief that could hold you back and limit you from really being able to have the life that you want is that others aren't trustworthy. And maybe I'll even be looked at as incompetent if I let others help me. Or maybe the house won't be perfect, or maybe I'll lose patients or clients because I let other people do jobs that I think I should take care of, and they don't do as good of a job as I expect, and then something really bad happens. Usually fear tells you that the worst catastrophic thing will happen if you're not the one in control all the time, which is a total and utter lie, in my opinion, because what that does is it makes you feel like you've got to carry all of these responsibilities, which is impossible. It's the expectations there are too high, and they can cause a lot of stress for you, and then personal frustration, and then negative self-talk, and that negative spiral just goes down and down and down. So I want to encourage you to create more realistic expectations for yourself so that you can let go of control and not feel like it's all up to you all the time. So what would some realistic expectations be for you? What would be something that you could believe to support you instead of strip you of peace of mind and add to your stress levels? It could be that I'm choosing to trust others and give them an opportunity to be trustworthy. It could be that you're just saying an affirmation and speaking the truth over yourself that I am worthy of taking a break. I need other people in my life. It could be asking for help is a confident thing to do. I'm competent. I'm viewed as more competent when I ask for help. So whatever area that you're feeling most stuck, you need to think, what would I need to believe in order to be acting differently? What do others believe who don't have as much of a problem with control or challenge with control like I do? What do they believe that makes it so that they can live their lives with more freedom? You can look at it from that point of view if you need help coming up with beliefs that will empower you. Here is a testimony from a client of mine who really was feeling like she was so overwhelmed by the jobs and the tasks that she had. They just seemed endless. And I helped her get a better handle of, financial things and personal life and her spiritual goals until she felt like she was capable of so much more. Whereas before she just felt squished and like she was floundering. So if that's you, that is definitely an area that I can help you overcome. Being able to handle your own stress so that you can deal better with others that you work with, and you can flourish and have a mindset of excellence rather than feeling insecure. So what is the truth? What is the truth about your life? Instead of believing lies that have held you back, what is the truth that you would need to believe? This is to do with your beliefs, right? So instead of others aren't trustworthy, you might need to believe that others can be trusted. I need to ask for help if I'm going to get a break. There are many right ways of doing things. So think to yourself, what would I need to believe? What beliefs will support me in taking a break, in being able to be present for my family, present for my coworkers and employees, my patients? Step number 4 in helping you really be able to let go of control and trust more is to take small steps out of your comfort zone. And you're going to find that when you do take these small steps, your comfort zone expands. And what is so beautiful about that is you're going to become larger than the challenges that you fear. You're going to become bigger than them. So the challenges that were once humongous and daunting seem small, and your comfort zone expands. When you do this, You're slowly releasing your grasp, your need for control, and you're learning that as you do that, you are going to experience more freedom. You're going to notice that you have more free time and jobs still get done. Or you might notice that you have more free time and it actually didn't matter that some of those jobs got done when you thought they should get done. So you're going to have epiphanies and you're going to so enjoy more feelings of relaxation and contentment as you take small steps and small risks and you face your fears in small ways. So get your pen and paper out. What would you need to do? What are some steps that would help you face your fears just a little bit? Maybe if you're a little bit too controlling at work, you might give people space instead of kind of being on their shoulder about things all the time. Or if at home, if you just are not happy unless things happen only one way in your home, then maybe you need to let people help out more and show them how you like things to be done. I'm not sure, but how can you face your fears just a little bit today, just a little bit next week? Sometimes people wait for the perfect timing in life to make a change in this area or any area of personal growth. And I'm wondering for you, how long are you going to wait for the perfect timing? Because there's this quote that I just love. It's a Chinese proverb, and it says, "The perfect time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next perfect time is now." So I encourage you to not wait too long to pursue the life that you really want to be living, because believe me, the satisfaction and the happiness that you'll receive from facing your fears is so much greater than the small amount of comfort you might think that you get from avoiding it. In the programs that I run, this is what I love to do. I offer support and such an awesome amount of accountability that it really frees people up to run instead of feeling stuck in the place that they've been for a long time. The mentorship that I offer people is invaluable because not only do they get coaching, you would get coaching from me, but also in a group. The atmosphere that you feel when you get into that group is amazing. It's so empowering. So what is it costing you to not make a move, to not change in your own life, to stay in this place of controlling others or trying to control the outcome of your life, personally, financially, whatever? Sometimes what it costs people is time. They're not spending as much time with their spouses or children or extended family. They might not even have a social life anymore because they're lacking the free time, because they don't have the life balance that they want. It might be costing you mentally, causing you anxiety and stress and self-doubt. And you might have developed some negative thinking patterns that are really stripping you of confidence. So what's it costing you physically? Sometimes people overlook this, but stress from not having the life that you want and not having the tools that you need to make a change can cause indigestion, can cause headaches, sleeplessness. There are so many negative things that come about when you avoid the greatest things that you need to take action on. Sometimes it's not just what price are you paying, but it's what price is your family paying. Some of you on the call here may really desire a deep connection with your family, but you're so caught up in work that it seems impossible to be able to find free time to spend with your family, let alone to have for yourself, just to relax and do things that bring you joy. So what price are you paying when you avoid personal growth? What price are you paying so that you don't have to face your fears? What price is your family paying because you're not taking action? You know, some of you might be taking action, but you all have a choice. You all have a choice what you will do with your life, and we are not guaranteed all the time in the world for this one life that we have to live here on earth. So you have a choice how you're going to spend your time and what decisions you're going to make. In the next 30 days, what would it mean for you to have more time and totally decrease your stress? That's what I'd like to know. How would it change your life to have more time and less stress? I'm wondering how you would like, if you would like to create amazing life balance in the next 30 to 60 days. This is my forte. This is what I help people do, and they get results. I help people totally conquer their stress and become victorious in this area. I help them kickstart their health so they feel so vibrant and awake and like they're firing on all cylinders because they're actually pursuing their goals with a vengeance and with consistency instead of stopping and starting and not having any plan to keep them on track. I help them create this plan so that they're not feeling so stressed out, so that they're not feeling so sluggish, so that they're not feeling so tired and close to burning out. That's what I do. And I have this program. It's the best program out there if this is what you're looking to do. It's called Breakthrough to Your Fun and Fabulous Life. And it makes you feel like you're on a mountaintop when you are part of this group. Here's a few details about the program. It's an exclusive 6-month-long program, and it's very tight-knit. It's a wonderful tight-knit group of people. Every month I offer one-to-one coaching to you, to each member of the program. It's an hour long every month. And then every week we all hop on the phone and we get on a group coaching call. On that call, I'm training on all these topics from life balance, decreasing stress, increasing your free time, improving your communication skills, taking control of your thought life, starting to feel amazing in your body again, making time for the people who matter to you. At the end of those calls, we have lots of time for Q&A and personal reflection so that you can get your questions answered consistently. Then you're part of a Facebook group. And in that Facebook group, it's private and very open. So you can post questions to me. I'm on there all the time. The other members are so supportive as well. I'm giving you my mentorship daily, and you have total accountability to help you fast forward your progress. You also have access to a membership site with a lifetime access to these modules in the membership site. There's audios I've created for you, videos, and worksheets to really deepen the training that I give you on the calls and on our private calls. My invitation for you is to become part of this program if you're already successful and you are so loving your career, your business life, but you know that the other areas are out of balance. This is my invitation for you if you know that you're so tired of your old habits and you need tools and proven strategies to really decrease your stress and get a handle of your time again, get a handle of your health, and really kickstart your health. So how can I help you? I've set aside time for you in the next week. So to really help you figure out how you can have it all, more fun, more time, better relationships, time for those people, and to help you really decrease your stress. So I'll personally take the time to talk with you and help you get really clear on what's holding you back, and also show you what steps you need to take to get the results that you want to see. So I invite you to apply today. The cost is completely free. That is my invitation for you. The client testimonial I want to share with you now is about one of the women who has been a part of my program in last year. She is just an amazing business owner, and she was finding it really stressful to actually face some conflicts with staff, be able to communicate with her spouse and her kids in a way that brought about the results she was seeking. And she experienced some awesome results herself from being a part of this program, and some that she wasn't even expecting. She really saw a turnaround in her family life and a respect that she gained for her kids and her husband in the home. And that's a really cool thing, because as she worked on herself, she started to see the ripple effect of how that impacted and improved her family life and her relationships with her staff at work. All right. I'm going to leave you with this opportunity here. This is where you're going to go if you're interested in having this hour with me to talk about the opportunity to be a part of this program. You can apply at amyengelmark.com/about. If you've loved this training, I invite you to share it, and I really look forward to being in touch with you and spending time with you and sharing all that I have with you. So have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you on next week's webinar.